On the night of July 30th, 2005, a Ugandan presidential helicopter disappeared over the mountains near the Sudan-Uganda border. Hours later, the wreckage was found. There was no survivors. Among the 14 people killed was Dr. John Garang Mabior, Sudan's first vice president and president of the autonomous government of Southern Sudan. His death sent shockwaves across Sudan and beyond. Riots erupted and many feared the fragile peace agreement he had helped negotiate might collapse. Just months earlier, Garang had signed the comprehensive peace agreement, ending more than 2 decades of civil war. At the signing ceremony, he declared, "This peace agreement belongs to the Sudanese people. It does not belong to John Garang. It belongs to all Sudan." Born on June 23, 1945 in Wanjule in what was then Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, Garang was orphaned at a young age. As war engulfed southern Sudan, he fled to neighboring Tanzania, where he continued his education before earning a scholarship to study economics at Grinnell College in the United States. After graduating, he joined the Sudanese army. He later returned to the United States to earn a PhD in agricultural economics from Iowa State University before returning home. At the time, Sudan was Africa's largest country, but decades of political and economic marginalization left many in the predominantly African and Christian or traditionalist South feeling excluded by successive governments in Khartoum. In 1983, Garang was sent to suppress a mutiny by Southern soldiers in Bor. Instead, he joined them and founded the Sudan's People's Liberation Army, launching what became the Second Sudanese Civil War. For the next 22 years, Garang led the SPLA against successive governments in Khartoum. After years of war and difficult negotiations, a breakthrough came. On January 9, 2005, Garang signed the Comprehensive Peace Agreement, granting Southern Sudan autonomy and setting aside a 6-year path to a referendum on self-determination. He was sworn in as Sudan's first vice president. 21 days later, he was dead. An official investigation concluded that poor weather and pilot error caused the helicopter crash. But for many South Sudanese, questions have never fully disappeared. Garang never lived to see South Sudan become independent in 2011, but the peace agreement he helped secure made that moment possible. Every July 30th, South Sudan observes Martyrs' Day, honoring John Garang and all those who lost their lives in the country's long struggle for peace and self-determination.